Hi friends, happy Monday. Tonight we're gonna do one of the newer mini tier tray kits. Let me point you guys down here. I'm gonna pull you up on my computer so that way you can make sure comments and everything are working the way that they should be, that I'm in the right group. Hi Mom. So these ones go in the little sitters, like the truck shelf that I have behind me. I can show you guys in a minute. So Aloha will go on the back of the truck, and then these pieces go inside the truck. So we've got some palm trees, some surfboards, a little pineapple with some glasses, and then there's some flowers and things that go with this kit too. So this is what we're painting tonight. And I don't have any paints picked out or anything ready yet, but I did send out a text tonight, so if you're on the text list, you should have received that. Let's see. So this will probably be like some greenery up here. We've got some flowers that we can put on here. Our little Aloha. So let me get out some colors. I like to use my nutmeg. So I'm gonna take this one here, and then let's get out my two greens. I like to always use a medium color green and a lime green for the greenery. And then I'm gonna use some different bright flowers, which I think I'm gonna do my magenta. So let's just start with this. Thank you for the stars. How's everybody doing tonight? Looks like my nutmeg brown is almost out, so I have to get some more of that, but it should work for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and do this and the nutmeg brown color. Kind of just going up to the greenery there and hoping that I don't make a mess, but if I do, whatever. We'll cover it in a minute with some green. All right, so there we go. That's how we started that part. And then I'm going to get my greens out. I need to peel the dry. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Rachel. I need to peel the green paint, or the green paint. I'm using green paint. I need to peel the dried paint off of here because I'm having a hard time figuring out what's fresh paint and what's dried paint. So I'm just dipping it into both colors at the same time. Got a little lime, a little regular, and then just kind of brushing it on. It doesn't necessarily blend, and I don't want it to. Hello, hello. I want you to be able to see both of those colors. And so that's why I do it this way. And I'm not worried about staying inside my lines. If you just noticed, I just went completely out of my lines. That's fine. Branch is not going to actually stay in the lines. So can you see the different colors up close there? That's how I want it to look. Hi Vicky. All right. So we're going with, look what I just did. Did I have that on my finger? I must have had some green on my finger, but I was able to just wipe it right off. All right, so we've got Aloha here. I'm going to get out my bright, my magenta here. That's gonna be my flower color. I'm gonna use this lighter color pink too. And then probably gonna get, let's see, like a golden sunset color. Do I have one sitting out somewhere? King's Gold, which is basically the same color as the Golden Sunset. I think that they retired one of them, and so one of them is not actually considered a color right now. You wouldn't be able to buy it in the store if you went to look for that color. I don't remember if it's the King's Gold or the other one though. All right, so we've got, let's do our flowers first. Bright magenta. Goodness, my fingers got stuck in there. And then I'm gonna use, what is this one? Fuchsia, yeah, fuchsia. So it's just a lighter pink. I'm gonna use that one and the bright magenta for my flowers. You could use whatever colors you want to. I just like pink, so I'm using 2 different pinks. And I'm probably gonna need to run the dryer over that in a second. Let's do this in our yellow. So probably take 2 coats on the yellow. And I got it in pink, so let's see here. It's all right, I was able to cover it up. I think it dipped, I think that, no, right there's wet. So I got the sponge in that and it's kind of spread onto my piece, but that's all right. We were able to fix it. Okay, let me run this with the dryer real quick. So we're going to have our Aloha on here, and we got our cute little flowers. They're just gonna sit right there like so. Looks nice and summery and Hawaiian, I guess. All right, palm trees are my favorite, so we're gonna do the palm trees next. I'm gonna stick with the same nutmeg brown. We might add a little bit of different color in there in a minute, but the main color is gonna be nutmeg brown. Then I'm going to do the same thing with my greens. We're going to have both greens for my palm tree. And I'm going to paint the bottom part, even though there is a 3D piece, because I'm going to kind of, I'm not going to put it on here exactly how it should be. I'm going to kind of overlap it so that you can see the background, the back leaves as well, just to make it look more dimensional. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make any sense at all? Hi, Karen. I'll show you in a second what I mean. All right. So there we are to start, and I'm gonna have to run the dryer over that in a second, but what I'm gonna do is paint these 3D pieces, and I'm gonna kind of lay them over top, but not so that they cover it completely. And kind of turn them on a little angle so that you can see some of the branches underneath. I'm trying to make it look messy because I want you to see all those colors. So I'm gonna hit this with the dryer because it's pretty thick and it's gonna take some time to dry. Same thing with the little pieces. Hi, Colleen. Burn my paint. It didn't smell all that great. All right. So what I mean by this is that you could line it up perfectly if you wanted to, Well, maybe, yeah. So you could line it right up perfectly. I don't want it like that. I want to be able to see all the different leaves. So I'm going to kind of lay mine on there like that to make my palm tree look thicker instead of lining it up perfectly. So let me find my glue. And so because I'm doing that, I'm not going to put glue all the way down to the ends. I'm just going to focus on the center of my piece. Let's see, maybe like this. See, now they're nice and thick palm trees, and I could have done it, you know, just lined them up perfectly. That's how they were meant to be, but I wanted to make them thick. So, and then if you want to, you could do, let's see here, I've got a melted chocolate. We could add a couple of branches, not branches, what do you want to call these? Pieces on the tree trunk. We could make some of them in a darker color so they don't all have to be the exact same. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to just do a few of them on each tree in a darker color just to break that up a little bit. And then let's see, I'm going to do this one up here. You can also, I'm going to just go where the lines are at. And do like so. Hello, Christina. Hi, Pam. Okay. So far we have got our Aloha and we have got our palm tree. I'm going to glue these pieces down because we didn't do that yet. Just gonna kind of center it here, and then we'll stick our flowers on up top. And I just did both of mine in different color pinks, but you could do them the exact same color pink. You could do different colors altogether. They don't have to be pink flowers. I just like pink. So there's the back of our piece. And then let's do our cute little pineapple. Some of the pieces didn't pop out of here from the laser. Some of them are really teeny tiny, so they might not pop out, which is totally fine. So for this, I'm going to use my same yellow that we did. I'm going to do the background, and I might change the front. I don't know if we'll do, because you want to be able to see that color, so I might change that. Maybe to like an orange. Maybe I'll add some orange in here just to darken it up a little bit. We'll see. Because this top part's going to go over here, and you want to be able to see the difference. I do, don't I, Pam? This one, I couldn't help myself. I didn't even think about that when I picked this one out today. You're okay. That's funny. All right. I'm going to do a second coat on here real quick just to darken this up a little bit, make it a little bit, cover it up a little bit better, I guess, the wood behind it. There we go. Same thing with my greens. I'm just going to mix them and do our little pineapple top here. Last little piece. See how I'm kind of going from the inside out though, kind of how it really would look in real life. Just always want to kind of follow that flow. Unless you're going for a cartoony look, you could totally do that too, but I want it to look kind of real, so I'm did mine with the flow. Summer is bright. Yes, it is. All right. So what color sunglasses should we have for our little friend here? I'm gonna make these black behind here for the sunglass part. Let me do that real quick. You guys tell me what color. Should we just do pink again? Should we do orange, green? I don't know, you tell me. All right, hopefully that covers. Yep, that covers what we need it to. Pink sunglasses, sounds good to me. So we're gonna do our bright magenta because it's nice and bright. And I like bright colors. You got me going now, Pam. All right, I think that's gonna look super cute though, but let's see about some orange added with this yellow just to make it, I don't want it to be orange, but this one is dead. There's nothing left in there. Why did I put that back? Add some sparkle. We could do some sparkle to the sunglasses. All right. What did I just do? There it is. I put my orange over here. I was gonna mix them. I don't know why I did that. Do I need yellow again for anything? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna mix it in here with this orange. So it's not exactly orange, but it's not exactly yellow. It's just a little bit brighter, darker yellow. And now that I'm looking at it on here, I don't know if we'll even be able to see the difference, but we're going to try it and see how it comes out. I have to clean that up. I got too much paint on there. Let's see if I can get in here and clean up these edges. Just got a little carried away. So there we go. We'll see if, yeah, it does actually. You can see the difference. I'm still waiting on that green to dry, but you can see it's just a little bit darker version of the yellow. So I think that's gonna look good. And then we got our pink glasses. I think this is gonna be fun. Hi, Tamara. Yes, on the sparkles for the glasses. I bet you we can do that. I'm sure I've got some glitter over there that I can find. So we'll do that in a second. I am going to glue down my glasses. So we can add some sparkle in a minute without messing that up if we do find it. Oops, I glued to I picked up a shaving or a sliver of a different piece. Go. Anytime you're working with these kind of little pieces, you want to be careful. I glued my fingers together. I'm good at that. Look at how cute he turned out. All right, so now we have got our little surfboards, which, let's see, this one's gonna go on top of here. I think we're gonna stick with our pink theme because we've got a lot of pink going on. Why throw in another color at this point? Let's do, I think I'm gonna do this one in the fuchsia. So I think we'll do this one in the pinks, and then I'll try to do yellows on the other one. Let's see. Need a little bit thicker. Thank you for sprinkling. I'm just gonna use a little brush for this because it's a little bit more detailed. I wanna make sure that it's kind of straight. I say kind of because my hands are shaky, so it's never gonna be perfect, but I think we'll do a little bit of white on here too. We don't really have any white yet, so I'm gonna do a white stripe next, and then my fuchsia again, and then we'll have this lighter. So it's just gonna pull in just a tiny bit of white. So my white went right here. Just gonna use a dab of white, I tell myself, but then I always squirt too much out. I did pretty good that time. I'm gonna switch to my teeny tiny brush because this is a very, very small spot here. And again, I'm trying to keep it straight, but my hands are so shaky. Okay. I think it turned out pretty decent. Okay, it's as good as it's gonna get. So that piece is gonna be on top. It's gonna be our forward piece. Set that off to the side a minute, and I'm gonna do this one in our orange that we made. And then I might actually do this part in orange. And I don't recall, does this cover the whole thing here? It does, so I'm good there. So I'm gonna leave that like that. So you've got your orange and then your slightly lighter yellow or orange for our surfboards. I was gonna call it a skateboard. Got our little pieces to hang. I never paint mine because I have a million of these, so I just don't paint them. We have got some flowers though that we could put on our surfboard. Let's do a flower on here. Got this little flower. Where's this piece go? This goes on our little drink. So do a pretty flower like right there in the middle, and then I don't know if we'll use this one. Probably not, but there's an extra one. Should we do a white flower or should I do the flower in pink? Let me know. And I'll go ahead and do this piece while I'm waiting to hear from you guys on that. I'm gonna do the background in like the orangey yellow, kind of look like the sun. And then we've got our cute little drink here. I'm gonna give us a pink little flower because I love my pink, so we're gonna do that. And then we have our actual little drink cup here, which is obviously a little coconut. So I'm gonna use my nutmeg brown. Sorry, couldn't remember the color, the name of it. For that, and then we've got our cute little umbrella here. You want white, all right. We are gonna go with a white flower for that. So we've got, let's see here, our little drink. I don't want to introduce any new colors, so we're gonna stick with our pinks for this too, I guess. At this point, introducing a new color would just wouldn't work. When you have too many colors, it's just, you want them to tie together. So I've got that. I think we'll make just this little tiny piece here. I'm going to do in the orangish yellow, and then I'm going to do the straw in the same color, just to pull all our colors together. So then this is going to sit on here. You're not really going to see the straws though. That's all right. That is all right. This is what we're going to do. Hi, Tina. I'm going to let this kind of sit up above it a little bit. And then we've got our cute little pink flower I'm going to put on here. So this is our little interchangeable piece. I'll show you how it all goes together in a minute. And then we've got our piece here that we decided we wanted to do white. So let me get some white. And I think this is our last little piece right here. I think we're all done after this. Aside from maybe doing a few little details with the Micron pen. And sparkles. I still gotta look for some sparkles. Let me see if I have any that I see over here. I do have some sparkles. I don't know how these are gonna work though. I haven't used them in a long time. Let's do these ones. So I'm just gonna glue this board down on here because it's supposed to be on the top. Put our little flower on here. And I've got some glitter, which I haven't used in forever. And this is like, glitter's always like a glue, so it's not, I don't want to use my best brushes for that. I'll use one of these old ones, that way if it ruins it, I don't really care. And I'm just gonna go and put some glitter around the sunglasses. And this one fell right inside there. I don't want that in there. There we go. It's because it's a big chunk of glitter. I don't know if you guys will even be able to see this because it's just tiny little glitters, but it's super cute up close. Okay, whoops, trying to put the glue cap on top of my glitter bottle. No, my surfboard shifted. Okay. So we have our Aloha, we have our little surfboards, we've got our pineapple, our palm trees, and then our little interchangeable piece here. Let me get out the truck and I'll show you what it looks like all together. Oh wait, we're not done. I'm not gonna show you the truck yet. I wanna do some details. Hold on, let me throw all this stuff in here and get out my Micron pens. Just a tiny little bit of tracing with my pens will just give us a pop of detail. So I'm gonna do that on here in between my leaves where it's etched. Just kind of defines them, makes them stand out a little bit more. Just a tiny bit, not much. I'm gonna do the same thing over here on the surfboards. They're already etched, so I mean, you can skip this step if you want to. I just think it gives a little bit more definition. Same thing over here on my leaves. You can do that around your letters if you want to, around the flowers, whatever you want to do it on. It just really shows that there's a distinction between the pieces. And I'm just gonna do a few, maybe just a few. We'll see how it looks on the tree. I didn't do all of them, but I did do a few. And then if you wanted to, you could come up here and add some. I'm not going to on the leaves there. I think that is all that I want to do, to be completely honest. I think that's good. So let me find my truck. So last week we did the Let's Camp one together. And so I'm gonna take this out of here and show you this one in here instead. So the interchangeable piece that I talk about is this one right here. So I'm not gonna grab out a Velcro. I can't think of my words today. They're just not coming to me. So that piece would go on here. And then you're gonna have, let me set it up and then I'll turn it around. It's easier for me to do it and then show you than it is to try and walk through it and tell you as I do it, because I just can't multitask like that. Uh-oh, why is this not fitting in here? Here we go. And I want my pineapple to be the center of attention, but you could make it however you wanted to. I love palm trees, so that could be the center of attention too, but there we go. And then our little piece at the bottom. Let me see if I can hold it up to you guys. So there you go. That's what our finished piece looks like. And I did tag this in the description of the video, so you guys can get this kit if you would like to. Thank you, thank you. Yes, it is. It's really simple. I mean, we didn't put a whole lot of detail into it, but it just makes it pop just that little bit more. All right, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I will be back live again next Monday, maybe sooner, you never know, but definitely next Monday. I hope you guys have a fabulous week and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.